All right, so last night after I hit a PP of 41 minutes, it kind of became widely known that the 10 minutes, 12 minutes that it's taking people on the round 15 Namor is caused by a bug that has to do with Blade using his spin ability. I'm gonna jump on, I'm not streaming today, and we're gonna attempt to hit a top 500 score, hopefully a higher than that, maybe top 250 or so with that new information. I am gonna do the reroll tech that I talked about in the previous short that I just mentioned, so we may try a few times. I'll make sure to cut to the best rolls that we possibly get. Okay, this might be one of our worst yet. No, okay, we got dupes. Good start. Dupes. Okay, wait, is this the one? Refunds all no, grants extra 2 refreshes. Wait, was that a good thing or a bad thing? I don't know what that was. More dupes. Okay, wait. Dupes. Oh my god, wait. Okay, let's get some survivability just in case. Oh, I should have gotten that attack range. Looking for... Oh my god, wait. Is this the run? I shouldn't have got that damage dealt. The damage received, good. Moon power, oh, that's a beauty. That is a gorgeous, gorgeous roll. Damage dealt, okay. Let's jump in early. This might be a decent run. I don't remember everything I have, though. I do know I have some damage. I have a lot of damage. Okay, so damage we're absolutely cooking on. I need to get an Ankh still. I need to start building my damage resistance, which I think I have a little bit, in my Ankh. I need an Ankh. We'll just skip these short rounds because we're already good on... Actually, it's not even worth it because hitting the circle only cuts off like 5 seconds. So realistically, we don't need to do that. I thought maybe cutting the 10 seconds would save us some time overall, but it only cuts half of it off. Which across 20 rounds, is, I guess that's a solid like almost 3 minutes. And like 1.5 minutes that it cuts. Ooh, I might die. Because I can't get self-heal. I cannot let stragglers happen, because stragglers will kill a good run from being too spread out. Really got to watch out for nades. I don't mind if I die on this run, but the goal is no deaths, because I don't think deaths really slow you down all that much, because you get back up pretty quick. But we're gonna try not to. 140. Hell. I really don't want to settle for 3s. Okay, we do want a few spins. We'll do spins until we have 100% uptime on our spin. Which right now, I don't think we even had one. Now we're on the exploder round, which this is normally where my deaths come in. All it takes is that one little exploder getting too close. The nades aren't too bad as Blade because they're kind of slow, but it's kind of unfortunate. I got a Moon Blade roll, but I think I only got one. That's not too bad. Ankh is going to be a big upgrade for us if we can pull an Ankh. We want to kill these truckers early so they don't screw us with nades. Yeah, we're not even close to 100% on uptime for spin. Need some attack range too. I can feel the attack range kind of lacking. Damage. Damage. Ooh, 2 big damage delts.
Do not make me regret choosing you for this mission.
Exploders really got to keep eye out. Even just that one little exploder getting behind you. I don't think they start spawning off this high ground till a little later. You can spin on the exploders because they don't proc fast enough to kill you. You just have to like, you dash them and then back away quickly. But you don't want to dash the big boys. Because even just one little mistake on the big boys and they one-shot you. Yeah, so you dash, proc, and then these big guys, if you just kind of run a circle around them, their dashes won't get you. But you don't want to walk straight backwards or else they will charge at you and stomp you. This is a 140 round.
repeat your
Get that damage. We are looking for an Onk. We got our Onk. We no longer need Onk. We do want to get health. Damage received. We're getting a lot of damage received, which is good. Max health. More damage. More damage. Range. Range is going to be really good. We're getting a lot of attack damage, which I like. We'll get the 1. Why not? Damage reduction. Max health. We don't need another Onk. Damage dealt's huge. Don't need any of those. Max health. Max health. Attack speed, sure. I'll take anything with range. Oh, there was a damage dealt there. Attack speed. Probably shouldn't waste my time on those ones. We're slowing down on mental focus. There we go. Cut off some time. All right, this is Namor. So this is where we don't want to spin on the squid, apparently. Apparently, you just default attack on the squid. Because if you spin on him, you don't get out. Or you don't knock him down from the sky fast enough. So we're not going to spin at all until Namor comes down. They'll drop it around, I think it's what, 41 million health or something like that. Anytime the bubble comes up, if you block, you immediately get out of it. Which isn't a huge thing if you're just casually doing this, but if you're trying to go for a big record, kind of got to be quick with it. I don't care about the little guys. Just make sure we're not doing spin, just primary attack. Alright, so he's here. Alright, so right here, we just want to spin on Namor as fast as we can. We didn't want to spin on the squids because apparently there is a bug, but on the boss itself, spinning is best DPS. Exploders almost got me right there. Good little round clear. Okay, I actually think that bug is valid. That felt way faster than my best runs. We want to keep that max health. Goal is over 12,000 max health for the final Wandas. But honestly, damage dealt is the most important thing. We got our Onk, which is huge. I really like that Onk. This is why I'm saying, I said in my latest video that only 1 Onk is all you need. Because realistically, you're killing so many zombies that you're already getting 100 Onk procs for some of the higher rounds. This is where you can spin. You can spin on the reds and the base, guys. You just don't want to spin on the big boys too often. Ooh, dash out of there because we are trying to deathless run. Doesn't matter if we die, but realistically try to avoid it. Okay. That's huge. That damage 135 and then a 140 right after that. That damage, purple damage 35. I think it depends on how it's calculated, but that damage 35 might be the most valuable thing in this game damage-wise. The damage mitigation is probably the most important overall because you just won't beat the Wandas without it. I don't think you can get your health high enough to live that without damage mitigation, but I think if it is multiplicative after everything else is calculated, yeah, that purple damage is the best damage in the game. Because what it does is it takes your attack speed and your base damage multiplied. I could have died there. Multiplies your attack speed by your attack damage, and then it multiplies the purple damage on top of that. So, we want more attack range for sure. More moon power. Oh my gosh, man. I do want to get over here so we can dash this horde before they have time to react. Just anything. I need to start. I'm kind of slacking at the starts of these rounds. I really need to start in this corner so I can immediately dash them in the air. I can dash these guys. I'm keeping an eye on my back. They did just spawn in. I don't want to dash those. I can dash these because these are the grenaders, and I don't. These guys tend to be the ones that get spaced out. You get some stragglers. I should not have dashed the big guys. That worked out fine. We can spin that. Just always moving just in case an exploder gets behind us. The safest part of the map is this back corner right here because they will start spawning up top there. Did I just skip one of the good rounds? Yeah, oh wait, no, this is a good round. I skipped one of the shorter rounds. So we can dash this horde because the exploders aren't really a threat to dash. As long as that you don't want to dash them after they proc. You can dash them before they die, but if they die, that will proc their explosion, and if you dash at the wrong time, you will get cooked. So like right here, we dash them, then back. Right there, we dash back. We don't want to dash that horde because they were already proc. We can dash these crawlers. Dashing crawlers is really, really good. There's no threat there. All right, we're at the 140 round. We'll take the 1 ranges because range we do definitely want. Now we're getting to the greedier rounds where we're not really settling for anything besides 10s and 5s. My coffee has not kicked in apparently. Brain's taking forever to calculate these. Or not calculate, but read, digest, so to say, max health. Oh, I do want some spins. I saw a spin come up. I'm still not at my cap on spin. Yep, there it is. So we do want to get some more spins if we see them. The only downside about getting the more moon power is you have to spend more moon power, which means more downtime kind of sitting here. So gotta be, that should max my spin. We don't need Onk anymore. We don't need spin. We're mainly looking for damage health and damage mitigation are our best bets here. I'm almost about to just start spinning through these for only golds. Oh, I just wasted a 10. I should not have gotten that. It's okay though. All right, start the run. All right, so I want to get over here. Oh no, this is Wanda. Where's Wanda? Am I dumb? There she is. All right, you just want to spin the hell out of Wanda. Because spin is your best damage per second. So you just want spin, spin, spin. Make sure that those guys don't catch up to us. So we can shoot those guys through Wanda. You want to position yourself to where you're always doing damage on her. But then you can also cook anything that comes out. I don't know why she's sitting in this corner, though. This corner makes it really hard to farm the trash mobs. She's really trying to get me killed right now. It's a little bit ridiculous, but I've never seen her do this before. Okay, there we go. Okay, now we can farm. We just have to watch for the stuns because these big boys can still one-shot us. There are exploders in there, so I'm not going to dash her yet. I can dash her now. And we're just, anytime she's stunned, just spin, spin, spin. Honestly, you just try to spin on her 24/7. She only throws her stun out when she teleports or inside of her bubble. So when she first tellies, be ready for a stun. And then in here, she puts one out every like 3 seconds or so. But we have so much damage that we're kind of just skipping that phase. And we just burn through this as quickly as possible. She's in final phase. You can break the crystals, but if your attack range is good enough, you end up cooking the crystals by default. So we just spin. Spin to win, spin to win, spin to win. On a decent run, 13 minutes. Don't know if this is a world record per se, but we're just gonna skip this round. Of buys, we can just do this. Roll, see if we see anything. We can get a little damage. I want to get in this corner so I can immediately dash these. I failed my dash. Oh well. Start backing up because there is, once you get to the later rounds, they start spawning behind you earlier. At first, they all spawn in this corner, but the higher you get, the more crazy that, yeah, see, they're starting to implement this spawn. So I just got to keep my eyes out. Now we want to see, is our spin maxed out? Are we at 100% uptime? It does seem like we're pretty good on the uptime. I should have been paying more attention with Wanda. Doesn't seem like there's any exploders, so we can do this little spinny spin. This is a cheaper round, so, or a shorter round, so we can get that. Don't need life steal, don't need anything other than hail. Oh man, that's huge. Yeah, we want that 10 health. So we're almost at our health cap. I think our goal for this run is going to be 12,000 health. I really need to, I need to set myself up in this corner before I buy. That way I'm immediately ready to spin that first mob. That's going to cut off at least a minute across all rounds combined. Getting that first round knocked out, because once the first round's knocked out, it starts throwing all the other zombies out. We want to get this mob before they spread out, because those are the grenaders. Keep an eye behind us. It doesn't seem like this round has any exploders so far. Just these grenaders. Just make sure we're killing these. Alright, so we'll set up over here for our purchase. That way we can immediately dash that sky spawn. Max health. There we go. So immediately kill that horde as fast as we can. We can dash this one, get our spin going. I'm good for a second before these come in. All right, these are not exploders. These are exploders. Okay, there are exploders this round, so just make sure we're keeping our range. The spawns are starting to diversify a little more, and that's where I die. Oh man, that sucks. They get really sneaky with these spawns, so that's fun. It only add a few seconds to the run. Still a really solid run. Alright, we died once. Let's try to keep it that way. I don't want to dash the big boys. Don't want to dash that. I can dash this. And then I can use this spin, clear all this. Alright. I need to get to that corner. We'll get over here. There we go. Let's clear that horde. Nice little start. Alright, so we do have exploders. I can dash these guys before they proc. Nope. I killed one. That's tough. I think if I do that, I need to not be swinging my primary. The issue was I killed one, and then I dashed and exploded. It's funny how the instant you die once, it just kind of opens the floodgates. That's okay, though. Luckily, the deaths in this don't feel too punishing time-wise. It's these exploders, man. Even just one of these little bastards. We're almost at the Namor round. Namor round up next. I don't want to dash the big guys. Watch for the exploders. Lots of exploders. Even just one getting through. Alright, this is our 140. This is where I really get held up time-wise, because apparently there's a bug, and we're about to test it, that you don't want to spin on the squids. I just skipped a few good purchases. I think we just start... I think I start rolling until I only see golds. Just to make it a little bit easier on myself. Gold, just looking for golds. Oh, I do need those damage received 5s, which aren't technically gold, so let's actually slow down. I don't think that's going to be the tech. I have so much moon power. Attack speed, attack range. These one purchases are just slowing us down so much. We do a little bit more spin, a little 5% damage received. Attack range, that's fine. Damage dealt, no. Just gonna go fast. Even if I miss some decent ones, it's fine. As long as I don't miss those 140s. Max health. That damage received 5 would have been nice, but I just skipped over it. I need to take a look at my health after this. What's our health at? Is it 140? Alright. Ooh, that would have been nice. Yeah, nice. Okay, so we're at 12,000. We don't need any more health, just damage now. Okay, this is the test of how quickly can we clear. So we want to focus Wanda right off the bat. We don't want to spin on the squid, though. We don't want to spin on this squid. So I mainly... Let's just primary fire the Wanda. Oh, no, dang it. I spun. That's fine. It's just that old habits die hard. So let's focus on primary fire Wanda. Primary fire Wanda. It's not as much damage per second, but if we can kill that squid with primary fires, we don't proc that bug, we're good. So anytime the squid is up, we kill it with primary, and then when we kill it, we spin on Wanda. We're figuring it out. We're getting the tech. I just need to get ready to break the bubble. Make sure we're this. Kill that, and then we can spin on her. Kill big squid with primary. Man, my spin lasts for so long. Okay, let's wait till a big squid comes up. Alright, we kill big squid with primary, and then we can dash her. Yeah, it's weird. Apparently the bug only occurs when spinning on big squid. So we can spin on Wanda all we want. We're doing a lot of damage. We already have Wanda on final. We'll just kind of spin on her on repeat, because then we can just focus the squid. Actually, let's break squid with primary. We don't want to push ourselves with that bug. We'll only spin after killing squid. Actually, helped me out ending my spin early. Kill with primary, we spin. Wanda's dead. Okay, so now we can block to get out of our spin. Now we only primary fire. Only primer. Man, this is really, out of everything, this is my only big complaint with this mode. I love this mode, but... What about if I turn off my... What if I turn off my... Like, if I just use my primer on this? And turn off my lifesteal. I don't want to risk dying, though. Then probably not worth. We'll just ride it out. Just kill him as fast as we can with primer. I didn't see what time we were at when we started this round, but in the past it's taken me about 10 to 12 minutes to get past this round. But that's apparently because of the squid bug, so just make sure you're not spinning on it. This is actually, depending on how long this takes, world record is only about, what, 5 minutes away? We can clear the last few rounds pretty quickly. The double Wanda, realistically, I'd say that's probably like 3 minutes. So depending on how long this takes, if this actually works. But I don't think he drops until 31 million, so we still got a while. I kind of want to drop my... No, I can't. Oh, yeah. I was going to try to drop my Daywalker mode, because that lowers my attack speed. So I was thinking maybe that might help with the bug, but... If I drop that self-heal, I die. It does seem like this is a little bit faster than it was in the past. But even if this is a bug, this still is taking way too long. With this health bar, there's nothing you can do to lower the health bar besides kill the big squid. Yeah, I don't think killing the little guys, so we're about 8 million damage out from clearing this. We need 38 minutes for a world record, which, honestly... Or not world record, for a top 500. Looks doable. This is realistically like a top 250 run. I'm interested, while I'm editing this, to see how long this round took, because I did not see at the start. But it does feel like it's much faster than the previous 12-minute buggy runs. Once again, we are purposely not spinning on the squid. It is higher DPS. Apparently it's bugged. If you kill the squid with the spin, he doesn't lose as much health. He only loses health, I think it's whenever he spawns the big one. Wonder if we just like stood there and didn't kill the squid, if it actually drained more of his health. Yeah, because it doesn't take any health until you kill it, so I don't think that would do anything. We almost have him drop. The instant he drops, we are going to spin on him, but we also need to be really careful. The whale could potentially one-shot us because it stops us from self-healing. So we're gonna dash him and then back up. That way we can maintain distance to see where the whales are landing. Probably 2 or 3 more big squids, and then he should drop. Maybe a little more, but... It's a really good run so far. Keep an eye on the health bar. The instant that shield drops, we are dashing mid. Okay, it should be dropping soon. He's in the 31 mil range. Maybe one more big squid. There he is. Alright, we spin. Don't worry about the squids. We spin, but then let's keep some range, and then we dash after we dodge whale. We are cooking his HP. We just have to watch dodge one more whale. We dodge one more whale, and he dies. Alright, let's just skip this round, because we don't get many points from this one. I think we're good on health, so now we're just looking for damage reduction and damage. We are, realistically, we're probably not going to get a world record, because the world record ends in about 2 minutes. I think it was like 25 or 27 minutes. but this is still a damn good run. Hopefully this kind of helps you out talking out loud on what my mindset is. I wanted to make a short guide on build, but I feel like seeing how I think kind of helps people improve as gamers more than just telling you what to do. I'm trying to talk my mindsets out as much as possible. They do start spawning on that ledge on this final 4 or 5 waves, so you got to be really careful and really aware. Ooh, that's a nice 140. So damage and damage reduction is all we care. Ooh, that 5 damage reduction is huge. Let's get over here so we can dash this horde real quick. Couldn't even dash it because our attack range is so crazy. Honestly, we don't even worry about dashing. We just have to be smart about these exploders. Keep an eye on all 4 or 5 spawn locations. I actually think there's more than that because they spawn back there too. We can start up forward and kind of keep an eye on everything. And then as they start flooding us, we'll retreat back to this corner. Just keep an eye on everything. We want to be as close as possible without dying, because then we can clear it a little bit faster. We only really want to retreat if need be. Especially these big hordes, we want to clear these as quickly as possible. Damage dealt, that's huge. We really want damage reduction. We're getting really scary close to Wanda's. There we go, we got our spin off. Oh, we did not get our spin off. Odd. Quite perplexing. Alright, there are exploders that are sneaking up on us. Get these nades. We don't want to risk running into nades. Does seem like they're spawning over there. Watch out. Yeah, they just start kind of spawning everywhere, man. That's normally where I play, and I would have just had all the big guys just land on my forehead if I was right there. My attack range is absolutely insane right now. Just keep an eye out for exploders. At this point, exploders are the one thing that's probably going to kill me. That or having the big guys drop on my head. 70 more enemies. That means there's going to be a little bit of a horde here. Keep an eye behind me. I think this is, yeah, these are the final guys. Okay. Just start dishing our money out now. We can get a little bit of health just to make sure we don't get one shot by the Wanda. This is looking like a 30-minute run, depending on how fast this round is. This is the final 600 round. Depending on how fast they drop, that is. It does look like some exploders. If I can proc my dash, I would really like it. But it does not look like I'm going to get you. There's so many exploders, not even worth risking. Alright, right here. Right here, I can proc my spin. I'll just get a little bit faster DPS, maybe clear these mobs a little bit quicker. Because realistically, I'm one-shotting them right now, so I just need to get as close as possible so we're not wasting time trying to close the distance. I do not want to skip this this minute 40 round though, so stay away from where that circle spawns, because if you're solo and you're in that circle when the round ends, it will immediately skip this 140. I don't want to take this full minute though, so I think I just roll until I see gold. But man, I really need those 5% damage taken, or negative 5% damage taken, or else I would just skip all of these. Man, this is where runs fall apart, because I'm just, my brain, all I can hear is that's the kill counter in my ear going off. Man, if we want a really good run, every second counts, and I'm just not getting any golds. The golds spend up so much faster. Okay, screw it, I'm just rolling till I see golds. That's exactly what we want. We're just rolling till we see golds. See what the gold is. I think damage reduction wise, I'm good for the Wandas. So now we're just rolling for gold damages. I think I just skipped something, but it's okay. You know, I think we get one more Ankh. I don't need the Ankh, but I want to get to this round. All right, these are the double queens. So double queens, it is imperative that we spin as much as we can, and we want to be spinning both of them at the exact same time. Same rules apply. They're only going to stun when they teleport and when they're in bubble form. So they're going to teleport here. That means they're going to put 2 stuns down. Now we are safe. Never mind. I say that, and then I get cooked. The one shots on this Wanda phase just, that was like the #1 comment that I got on all my videos was just like, so I guess we don't have enough damage reduction. We're at 13,000 HP, which is actually pretty solid, but apparently it was not enough. Watch for these stuns. We did knock her out first. We want to knock her out of the bubble so she stops doing stuns, and then we want to spin, looking at both of them at the same time. She did throw one stun. The other one's going to now throw a stun. Don't care. Luckily, that doesn't take much time off our run. Want to spin. We want to spin on her because she's going to be spamming stuns. We already got her out, so we can now spin on her. Knock her out of bubble. This is beautiful. We might be able to get them in the final phase now. This is a 32-minute run. This is a really, really good... With the instant we get them in the final phase could look really good. Which it looks like we now officially have them both in final phase. We just stare at them and spam. Sub 32 minutes, 15 seconds. It's not a world record. I don't know what top 250 is, but if we get around 32 minutes, it's looking really promising. Not bad. I think it took us like right at 32 minutes. It took us 15 minutes of rerolling to get this roll. We didn't even get a god roll. We never once did we get the 10 duplicates. 1 billion damage, pretty standard. I think it's the exact same amount of damage every solo run. Let's see what we landed though. Not bad, 32 minutes. It's only 5 minutes off of a world record. Or 7 minutes off, somewhere in there. Was the solo record? 25 minutes, so 7 minutes off a world record. RauKnows, we got 87 in the world. That was actually my lucky number, Gronkowski number. Not bad, top 100 run. Realistically, world records within range, man. Like if you just, I can't remember how many dupes I started with. I started with probably around 10, but man, if you get like back to back 10 dupe, 5 dupe, like 15 plus dupes. Oh, hey, it's our homie 6sav. He's number 80. He's the Rage Bait Spider-Man. But hopefully this helped you guys out. I don't really record a lot of long forms. I'm trying to get into gameplays and stuff like that. I know I'm mainly known for educational, but I really strive to be a good player. Hopefully entertain you guys. Make sure you drop a like on the video and comment what helped you. Turns out the Namor squid bug was a thing. We cut off 10 minutes on our best time just by not spamming on the Namor squids.